2022. We did it!
Congratulations!
2020 saw the pandemic hit. 2021 started with this. 2022 would be better, right? Things would improve, right?
Today, gas hit a new high, $5 a gallon on average.
Oh no.
It says that prices rose 9.1%.
So like all years, this year came with its troubles. Everything costs more. Everything. Even the PS5. If you could get one, that is. Yikes. But this isn't a political or cultural commentary channel. This channel is about escapism. Video games. And with that, these are my 5 favorite games I played this year in no particular order. Sifu is an awesome beat-em-up action game. The Game Awards put it under the fighting genre, but I don't think that fits. Yes, it shares in fighting game mechanics, but I always viewed that genre as needing a versus mode. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Smash Brothers, those are fighting games. Anyway, Sifu is a great beat-em-up with a lot of depth and an interesting twist. It reminded me a lot of the way games worked when I was a kid on the NES. Get good, son.
Oh yeah!
Super Mario Bros., for example, had no saving. You had to beat it in one run. But the more you played, the better you got at the game. And then maybe you explored some levels a little bit more, hit every block to see what popped up. That would open up secret locations to create shortcuts to skip levels and worlds and get through the game faster. Sifu works largely in the same way. You have to beat it in one go. Sorta. There is an experience system and a way to bypass entire levels at a cost, though. The more you play a level, the more you learn, the better you get. The unique mechanic to this game is the aging system. At its core, it's a take on the lives counter. In Super Mario, you only had so many chances to complete the game, just like any other game of the NES era. Die, you start the level over, or at the level checkpoint. Lose all your lives, you start at the beginning from square one. Sifu, when you die, you can immediately resurrect at the cost of aging, and you age the amount of times you have died. You start the game at age 20. If you die and resurrect, you age 1 year, because you've died one time. If you die a second time, you go from age 21 to 23, because you've died 2 times. The more you die, the more you age. If you die past 75, that's just it, you're dead now. Game over, go back to the start. And the penalty for aging isn't bad. You keep your skills and experience, you actually become stronger, but your health bar gets lower. And the interesting part is, there is a way to bypass levels, but you have to start the next level at the oldest age you've completed the previous level. And through all this, you're getting experience and leveling up your character, and you can get temporary bonuses for that run, or you can continue pouring experience points to get a permanent bonus for further runs. This game is on here for sentimental reasons, and I'm not sentimental for Kirby. I'm sentimental for my children. A couple of years ago, I found these Kirby and King Dedede puppets. King Dedede was cute enough, but that Kirby puppet was kinda gross and ugly looking. It creeped me out and made me laugh, so I had to buy it. It looks like Kirby's creepy cousin. Hey, I need some help cleaning the blood out of this car I bought at the police auction.
I'm super creepy, Rob Lowe.
Cable's out, so I'm down at the rec center watching folks swim.
My kids discovered the puppet, and I put him on my hand and pretended to be Kirby, and we'd play. They love it. It's so much fun. Naturally, I had to get the new Kirby game for the Switch to play with them. It's fine. It's Kirby. The levels are still linear with some exploring to find hidden captured Waddle Dees, and the power-ups can be upgraded. The Big Mouth feature is fun and silly. Personally, I could take it or leave it. It's fine, just not my cup of tea. But my kids love it, and we play together. Even if they don't know how to play quite yet. At least the boy doesn't. The girl, however, also really doesn't. She just likes to run around the Waddle Dee town and have fun, and smash Waddle Dees with a hammer. I did discover that my boy is terrified of the gorilla boss, so that's fun calming him down. Anyway, this game is on here because of the time I'm spending with my kids playing it. It's time I'm going to cherish on these cold winter nights, especially as my daughter recovers from having her tonsils removed. I wouldn't trade this in for the world.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Oh, just look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. He's like a cute little fox link. Oh, just so cute.
He's so fluffy.
This year, I have started to explore and really enjoy From Software games. While I do like a challenge to my games, I'm not a masochist, and had wrongfully assumed that those games were more in that genre. Boy, was I wrong. I am really enjoying them. And Tunic is a fun take on the genre that is just so freaking cute. I mean, look at him! Also, the game manual idea is fun and unique. Some skills are unlocked as you find pieces of the game manual, and some skills you have you just don't know about until you find that page of the manual. And the manual is mostly just made up language. You have to decipher it between the pictures and the few words that are in English. It's a really cool aesthetic. If you haven't played Tunic and you have Xbox Game Pass, download it and give it a go.
Build a statue for me.
We will build a big statue for you.
With my helmet on, with the big bendy horns.
I never really got into the original God of War games on the PS2 and PS3. They just didn't grab me. The reboot on the PS4, that got my attention. God of War Ragnarok is mostly just more of God of War from 2018, but is that a bad thing? There's a lot of flexibility, variety, and nuance to the combat. Switching between the axe and the blades in your fist, equipping different runes for different runic attacks, charging the elemental attribute of your weapon before attacking to deal either extra ice or fire damage, and switching your shields to either have a better, stronger block to absorb energy and release it in a large shield bash, or a shield that requires more risk and reward in pairing to open enemies up for devastating counters. There's so much there, and it's all so satisfying. It's crunchy.
Bigger taste, bigger crunch. Here's a snack chip that bites back.
I haven't come close to finishing this yet. It's a work in progress, but I know I'm enjoying it to the max.
You strap yourself in and feel the cheese!
On top of great combat, the writing and performances are fantastic. I mean, Toby from The West Wing is Odin, and Thor is Gary Bertier from Remember the Titans. Do you remember the Titans? God of War is great gameplay married with great storytelling and narrative design. My horizons have been broadened. Have I finished this game? Not even close. I'm still fighting my way through Stormville Castle. Hey, cut me some slack. I work full time, have a wife and 2 kids, and a third on the way. Life gets busy when you're in your 30s. Also, as I played, I wanted to explore other Souls games to see what I've missed, so I'd ended up playing quite a bit of Demon Souls and some Dark Souls as well. And, of course, Bloodborne. Elden Ring is certainly a challenge, and it's awesome. Get wrecked. Get good.
Deathman, can't breathe. Oh no. Ooh.
It reminds me of a denser Breath of the Wild. There's always something to discover right over the next hill. There have been a couple of times I ran into an enemy or a surprise boss, and I was not ready. I ended up diving in headfirst into Fextra Life's YouTube channel to get an idea of how to approach the game and which class I would start as and how I would build out my character. Great way to start for a total noob. Is that still current slang or am I dating myself here?
Grannies are proponent noobs.
There were a few lunch breaks at work I got lost in videos about soft caps and hard caps and where to farm runes and what to put my points in first for whatever play type I was going for. I see why people love these games. It's not just the joy of overcoming difficult challenges or passing a skill check. It's that extreme attention to the details of the minutia. How the developers both give you vast amounts of freedom in how to play the game, but also guide and in some areas kneecap you from spamming a certain attribute. There is immense freedom in their restrictions. I think I'll be working my way through Elden Ring for a while.
I just think you suck.